Hello traders, this is my noonday video. I didn't do one this morning. I was having PC issues and it's still having a little bit of problems here. I'm going to start with the SPY, and around 11 o'clock today we got a buy signal for the SPY, and it hasn't really gone very far at all since then. And we're trapped inside of value here on the SPY. If you notice, 80% of the value is within your value area here. And so we're just kind of digesting almost a doji day today on the S&P 500, putting in value pretty much right near the yesterday's close. We're overlapping value right almost exactly on the same point we closed yesterday after that massive move. So basically, we have a algo support area here to bounce off of if the markets decide to take off. But like I said, we're digesting the move, and there's no real reason to think we're going to take off to the moon today. Okay. Your cues. Same deal. We're digesting yesterday's move. We are right here. We're considerably off of our algo supports, but we do have a daily volume point of control that developed yesterday, and it's right below where we're trading right now. And so basically value is right at the very top of the range today on the cues, suggesting that the auction to the upside is not by any means over with. So keep that in mind. You do not want to be short like the FANG stocks and stuff going into tomorrow. And as I've pointed out in one of my other charts on FDN, FDN is a major it's the major internet ETF. Okay, and if I can get it to load here, give me 1 second. Yeah, there. See this trend line right here? That is a critical trend line, and we are coming into that for the FDN. So we could very easily start rallying hard because we see our fib zones right here. We're trading right here at the 61.8 fib zone. So if we start breaking out above yesterday's highs on the internet ETS, they can take off to the moon. And we're starting to see one of the things that's been holding us back, and that was Facebook on the internet ETS. And we crossed above a major algorithm, and we're trending above it today. And this is one of the ones that I pointed out. This will be the driving force behind a breakout in FDN above that trend line if we potentially get it. And as of today, we finally crossed over this algo resistance area. Well, it was resistance this morning, and now it's support today. And we crossed back above it this morning. And I'm kind of hoping we come back in. And I have a rule of thumb on these algos. If they open on one side and cross through during the course of the day, I don't enter until the close of the day or the next day. Okay, on these algo supports. Basically, I've found over the past couple months watching them, it typically just has a lot of crisscross back and forth, a lot of chop once you cross over in intraday session. And so far, Facebook hasn't done that. Once it crossed, it just kept on going, and it's holding up here on the highs of the day. So I'm debating on taking like a third lot size. If it closes even up here, I'm thinking about taking a third lot size, thinking that there might be some significant overnight action in Facebook. Okay, so that's one of the ones I wanted to show you. Let's get back to my indexes. IWM. IWM's kind of right between these algo levels. We have a trend line here, which we came down to this morning, and we tested, and we're back near session highs right here, right now, and these prior range highs on the IWM. I do not really like the volume profile on IWM for continuation, but if the markets do go up, this is my least favorite sector to be in if I wanted to get a bullish move to the upside. We did get another strong bullish signal on the IWM today, suggesting higher highs. But you notice how the volume well, this is typical for intraday though on the volume situation. But this is not really the area that I want to be in for any further upside potential in the markets. Okay, we did Facebook. Apple. Okay, this is one of the worst performers today. It opened. This was a channel zone, which I've got on my weekly. I've shown on my weekly chart post. And if you go out, I hate to mess it up here. Before I change it here, we're below. We're trading even below the value point of control on Apple. So that is not. This is a bellwether for the markets. So keep that in mind. Apple's really closing weak here, suggesting we might open even lower tomorrow. So knowing that the internets and stuff are all coming into a resistance zone, and Apple's closing or trading below its volume point of control, be very careful adding longs into tomorrow's session, in my opinion. Okay, let me try to maximize this, see if it'll work here. And we'll put this on a weekly, and you can get a little bit better idea of what I'm saying here on the Apple's been in this trend session, and we've came up, and that's why just a couple days ago, or yesterday, I was all bullish on Apple yesterday morning, and we had that good run up. Yeah, we ran right up back inside this channel into algo resistance, and now we're coming back down, okay? And this is quite a very weak chart setup here. And this is the on the weekly there, so you're looking at the yearly. This is a yearly support zone down here. On this is the value area high on the yearly for Apple. So it's going to be hard to go a lot lower than the 170 area, but it's not out of the cards. It can't. But it is having a lot of difficulty getting, because of this low volume node, getting any traction to the upside so far. Okay, Apple, we did that. Amazon. Really not much happening in Amazon today. I did notice in retail today that we were getting responsive selling in the retail space. And Amazon is the bellwether, the backbone of retail right now. So just keep that in mind. You look at it is putting in value at the top. We had a high volume node yesterday, and then we are continuing putting in higher value in Amazon, suggesting that trend line break. And you see what's happening here. We have a down trend line here. As of right now, we're pushing out and above this trend line, and we are trying to push out of the weekly value area high. So just keep that in mind. We got two things happening here with Amazon, despite the fact that we're seeing a little bit of weakness in the retail stocks. So it's kind of, and we do have a buy signal here on Amazon too. So we're getting a little mixed bag here between Apple going on the downside and Amazon threatening a trend change breakout here. And we are above our algo support. We came down to it this morning, tested it, and then we started rallying back up. So, and we have a very low volume node, so if it decides to take off tomorrow, it can take off real fast, okay? So a lot of little things to keep on your mind for tomorrow. And then Netflix, I took a short in it. Puts this morning, one of my biggest winners this morning. Yeah, it came crashing down this morning, and right down to algo support, and I closed out my puts, and it was my biggest winner for the day. I just took it from the open and let it ride all the way down to algo support, and we caught it. But yeah, it's gone from algo support bottom, now it's all the way back up to algo support top. So this one here was a beast today. We may not even be done for the day, to be honest. Considering the strength in Amazon, Netflix likely probably close right around the 289 area, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens with it, and see what type of strength we have into the close here. So, but that makes a lot of sense. Netflix going all the way to 289 area before the close. And then Google. I took puts in this one this morning too. I can get it to load. Okay, same scenario. This one here didn't come down to. I saw the big move, the spread between the close yesterday and then to the algo support, and that's why I took a put setup. I thought we were going to get a lot more downside action there. I pretty well had a wash on Google because I was letting it run and it never did do what I wanted to do this morning. So, but yeah, it came down to this 50% fib support and it decided to bounce. And we had value there. It was like a volume node that held it up instead of letting it fall apart this morning. Unfortunate, but I was looking for it. Okay, some big percent gainers this morning. Let me go here in my scans, and if you first look at these are my low. This is my low volume scan. The biggest percent gainers this morning. We had BA, Boeing, ANF, and Lilly. Those were the three that really stood out. So Boeing is really catching some action here on the upside. Another 2.22%, and I said it. I had mentioned in my old charts that I posted last night on my Twitter and my StockTwits that I saw more action to the upside, and we pretty well got that. And I was counting on the 343, 344 area as resistance, and we're not even there yet. So just keep this in mind. Looks like we're going to have a continuation rally into the close on a lot of these. So it has a Venom line resistance around the 341.33 area. So it seems might be stopping out right here for the day. But yeah, that'll put it. Yeah, this next level is 343 area. I think it's going to close around the 343 area. So we'll see what happens. We are hitting a lower volume area for Boeing, so that makes it a little bit more difficult to push through whenever you have prior trend line resistance here. So just keep that in mind. It's getting a little bit more difficult to push through on these prices. And then ANF is really strong this morning. That might be a Abercrombie and Fitch. Yeah, that was an earnings play, showing a lot of relative strength today on Abercrombie and Fitch and Lilly. Lilly looks like it's an earnings play too. So yeah, no, it wasn't an earnings play. But Lilly's catching quite a bit of strength here. It's pushing out above weekly value, so that's a very good sign. And we are above the value point of control. And based on the profile, way the profile looks, we're probably going to see continuation in this move tomorrow, unless something happens. And then if you go back to the scans real quick, on the put side, some of the lower volume put action. Dick's Sporting Goods, that was a earnings play. It fell apart. Twitter this morning, it really took it on the chin, but it's coming back strong. These were up like 500-600% this morning. And I am in Twitter calls. I caught it near the bottom today, and we're riding it, thinking that there's going to be quite a bit of strength in social stocks tomorrow. So this is an area that I think would be a real strong thing to have tomorrow. And Wynn Resorts, that's a China play, and the whole they've had one heck of a rally. So it's only smart that a lot of these Chinese stocks are going to come off a little bit going into this weekend's meetings. So we got MasterCard and Twitter. Really, I'm going to show you real quick. And MasterCard, which is financial. Hopefully it won't take too long to load that up. Okay, we are actually below our value area, so we could get actually a little responsive buying here. And we do have our weekly values right here too. So we don't have a buy or sell signal on that one right there. So it's kind of just like dead money at this point. And in Twitter, we did get down here where I bought in. We did get a buy signal, or well, no, wait, I bought in down here before the signal hit actually. So yeah, it's having a very good day. So we'll see, or a very good bounce, let's say. It's not a good day, but a very good bounce. So yeah, I do think Twitter's completely overblown. We are outside of the daily value and or the weekly value. So if the social stocks do catch a bid and the FDN, the internet stocks, start breaking out above that trend line that I was pointing, and Amazon sure looking like it's wanting to, this thing here, boom, it's going to come up to 34.23 quite fast. So just keep that in mind. That I really think there's a lot of potential in the social stocks, Facebook and Twitter here, if this market holds up into the G20 tomorrow. And then on the put side, if you do my scan real quick here, we've got and then we have Apple and Tesla are the main downside. Some of the weakest stocks today. Okay, and then so I'm going to talk about Tesla, and Tesla's coming back. Yeah, coming back pretty hard here. Yeah, it broke way away from weekly value here, and we're below our value area for the day. The value area for the day, we're trading below that still, but it is catching a bid here, a little bit of a responsive bid here, finally, and coming back from those lows. So very good chance we're probably going to see a continuation bid in Tesla right here, and try to get back, break out. Yeah, we're above the weekly developing value. So yeah, there's a very good chance Tesla's going to have a continuation rally into the close. Okay, that's all I got to say, and I will see you tomorrow morning probably. Good luck and good trading.